city that knows the proper way to smash a guitar, yeah, it is this city of rock and roll. And in the footsteps of Hendrix, Cobain, and so many others, another one has been shattered to pieces before kickoff here at Huntington Bank Field in Cleveland. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the Green Bay Packers and the Cleveland Browns. Along the Packers sideline, there's a look at their head coach, Matt LaFleur. His side unable to make it 2-0 to start the year, dropping their game last week. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Browns, Kevin Stefanski. These guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt. Brandon McManus set to get us started. And here we go from Cleveland. His return starts at the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They're led out by the former first-round pick in 2017 from Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss. He was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week. And neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 from the 41. Play action now. Here's Watson. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Another try following the sack. Finds a man. Deontay Johnson has it. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
4A. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Ford straight ahead. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'd really break the backs of the defense.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play. To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Another one for Ford. He breaks the tackle. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's good for the Browns.
Ford. Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish up an excellent opening series. Well, this coaching staff has got to be a happy partner. A calm and calculated opening drive. Really impressed with the score, how they controlled the football, and they played at their own pace.
Yeah, it's one of those drives that just pays dividends. I know it's the opening drive, but you're just taking some of the starch out of that defense and putting some doubt in their mind. Like, man, they just methodically shoved it right down our throat.
On comes Dustin Hopkins to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock is 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of the buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And downfield, he's got it. That stops. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
First down, Green Bay.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Now Love on the play fake. Gets him on the in route. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Throwing his Love on 3rd. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs, the 3rd downs, and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Onto the field comes the Browns offense for the 2nd time. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their 2nd possession.
And Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
An 8-yard gain. Brings up 2nd down. At the Packers' 47.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of 1. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at 2nd and pretty short. Shotgun snap, a gift to Ford. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Has a man on target to Johnson. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
That's good. Ford. Hey. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Kate, I probably probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the air, Watson. Gets it to him on the screen. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Brings up 3rd down.
Watson to sneak. And he's going to be touched down at that spot, which means the effort makes it 1st and goal.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
From the gun, it's Ford. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Packers' 4-yard
To throw, here's Watson. And the Packers are there. He's hauled down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it, right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack, but there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football, just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental, and that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
From the 14 after that sack, tough 3rd and goal coming up. Watson to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to be 4th down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. Dustin Hopkins is going to try this Browns field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
2 drives, and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. They now trail by double digits after that last score, Brock. It's 10-0 partway through here. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Man in motion out of the slot. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed over the middle. Short pick up to their own 31. Tackled there by Jerome Baker. Love on 3rd and short. Has his man, it stops. This play goes for 36. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
Gain of 36 yards.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. He has room past the 25. Still fighting forward. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
McMahon is there to tack on the point after. And the Packers cut it to a field goal game.
Packers 7.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Browns send Jerome Ford ready to begin another drive. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. He's going to tuck it and run. And he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Hits his running back. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
It's a gain of 18. That's good. 4-8. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. It's the Browns, who have first and 10. Handoff running left, Ford. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
Another 4 yards. That's another Browns first down.
First and 10 from the 41. Here's Ford, running right. He's caught just as he crossed the line of scrimmage. Might have picked up a yard. It's going to be second down.
He was brought down by Evan Williams.
Working from the gun, Watson. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
To the air, third and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
The Packers offense headed out late in the half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun now for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second.
Love from the gun. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Love out of the shotgun. Pass brought in by Watson. And will be stopped now, but a lot to like about that effort. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second.
And the Packer first down.
Once more, it's Love. Working the sideline. Oh, he got it. Drug the feet. That's a catch. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Loves to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
It's a gain of 6. First down.
And he spikes it to stop the clock. But the thing is, the clock wasn't running. Mental mistake there. Second and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Third and long from here. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these two teams. 10-7 your score, as we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Out comes Green Bay. They have the first series of this second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Working on first here with Jacobs. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Quick throw out wide by Love. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Kicks the handoff, now Love. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Packers first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Love now on 1st and 10. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
He was defended by Martin Emerson.
Back to the air, Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Brought in by his back, it's Jacobs. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Jacobs running behind center. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled for a short gain. For the second time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This 32 yards out on the right hash. McManus sends it through. And that will tie things up in the third.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns send to roll forward, ready to begin another drive. And his attention has gone to all of their receivers, Brock. This guy has continued to do damage in the passing game as well. Quite a weapon they've been able to use him as throughout this contest. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Offense to the line for second down. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Yards on the play. That's good for a loss. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Give up the middle to Ford. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, two-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Now Ford. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Here's Watson to the air. And he can't escape. The Packers drop him. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Watson with third and long. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now Love on the play fake. Pass caught out right by Golden. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. So nothing but a pair of field goals added to the board as we arrive at the end of our third quarter. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the fourth. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Brings up second and 11 at the 42-yard line.
To the air with Love. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And a Packer first down.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Jacobs gets it on the draw. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Green Bay.
first after a mild gain.
A 5-yard gain brings up second down.
On second down, Jacobs broke through the tackle, and he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
4 yards. First down, Packers.
They motion the tight end over. He spins right by him, and he's to the 5 before going out of bounds. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Play fake, it's Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Love on third and short. And he's got it, touchdown Green Bay! The Packers take a fourth quarter lead. Christian Watson with the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and he just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers take a 4-point lead. On now is McManus to kick this away.
To kick off for Green Bay.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Running left, here's Ford. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Working from the gun, Watson. Shakes himself free. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Packers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Hey, you got to understand, if you're going to throw it backed up that close to your own end zone, ball security is priority 1. You need safe, accurate, low-risk throws. The worst-case scenario, simply hit the grass. You can't make a bad choice with the ball because an interception, look at it. And now it gives this offense on the other side incredible field position.
The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Love from the gun. The Browns close in and take him down. And they're heading in reverse after that set.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Love now on 3rd and goal. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get in the situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
An important attempt coming up here for Brandon McManus. It's about 43 yards for it.
43-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a 1-score ball game.
13.
As much as that can help them breathe just a little easier on the scoreboard, it doesn't take away now any of the tension this defense is feeling. They're going to need to step up, come through with a stop right here.
Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
When he saw his guys pick up the blitz, well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Put the body on the line for his team. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
That's good for the Browns. 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Forward, straight ahead. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Pick up of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here he is to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
That one's caught by Tillman. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Watson holds on to it. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
He'll look to throw it. He's keeping it again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
That's good for another Cleveland Browns.
Setting up to pass. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down.
Coverage by Javon Bullard.
Back to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Edgerrin Cooper on the coverage.
Throwing now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. From the red zone now. He brings it in. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Now the Browns spend their final timeout.
Brings up 2nd down. At the Packers.
Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Looking to throw it. The Reds got it. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
The Packers all set to get back out there. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.